There is nothing I enjoy more than a good nap at the cabin. Dreaming of all the fun we can have, dreaming about all the work we still have to do. But sometimes my dreams turn into a nightmare.
Oh, I really need to get these bunk beds built. Hey everyone, welcome back. It has been a wicked cold week this week. I think it's currently about 15 degrees below zero at the house here. Along the trail to the cabin, we've seen 50 below this week. And so we're going to be taking the weekend off of running to the cabin. We're going to get some work done around the house here for the cabin. We're working on the bunk beds, get those ready so that we can move those in and actually move back into the cabin so we can stay there while we finish the work. So this weekend we're working on the bunk beds in the shop. I do have one tree I need to get to help support the bunk beds. So I'm going to work on digging that out of the snow. Make sure you stay tuned. There is a surprise that we have in the video today. And so hope you enjoy. Just figured while I'm geared up, I probably should go get some more firewood as well. We keep our firewood over by the sawmill. And so about once a week I have to go with our otter sled and go up there and get a load so we can have it for the week. Weeks like this last week are pretty normal for us. We usually get them about once a year. This last week we were below zero all week. And so it's been pretty brutal. We usually just try to hunker down a little bit. We don't get a lot done outside. Obviously it's still somewhere between 15 and 18 below right now, so I'll just keep my time outside here fairly short, get some of the work done that we need to, and then get back inside to where we can have some nice heated spaces. So definitely not making the trip up to the cabin when it's this cold. We could if we needed to, but really just don't want to suffer through that, and we got a lot of work to do around the house here. So from here forward, I'm hoping to do a lot of the work for the things inside the cabin here at the shop, partially so that we can stay in the cabin. We had to tear it all apart to do the tongue and groove on the walls, and we really miss having the opportunity to go up there and stay there. We've gotten it to the point now where we think we can kind of move back in if we get these bunk beds done and still be able to stay there and kind of work on things. We have the kitchen to do yet. We still have loft ladder and loft floor to do. But a lot of that stuff we think we can accomplish while we stay there, so we can actually enjoy our time out there instead of just running back and forth like we did all year last year when we built the framing of the cabin. So come along, I'll get some firewood, then we'll get back into the shop.
The weather warmed up to a positive 10 degrees Fahrenheit a couple of days later, allowing me to load up the bunk bed frames and support and bring them up to the cabin.
Alright, I've run into a problem here. I've got this light switch located directly behind where the bunk bed's gonna go. Didn't really like it before where it was, but that's where I put it. So, realizing now that I'm gonna have to move that, I need an old work box to be able to do that. So I'm gonna just put the bunk bed right over it right now. There are no live wires in there. Both of those are not hooked up yet. So, good to do that, and then I'll deal with it later. Sweet.
I mentioned at the beginning of this video that we had a surprise. Chelsea and I are very excited to be able to share our cabin with friends, especially friends who are in ministry. Day in and day out, ministry can take a toll, and sometimes a place to get away is all that is needed. Our surprise today is for one of my friends. I met this friend while in Bible college. We have lived together, done ministry together. In fact, my YouTube debut is over on his channel. I'll leave a link in the description if you're looking for a good laugh. My friend's name is Matt. Matt is a pastor of a church in northern Washington state. Matt will also be turning 40 on February 12th. For Matt's birthday, I've been plotting with his wife to surprise him with a trip to Alaska. This video is how he's going to find out about the surprise. Surprise, Matt! You're coming to Alaska this week. This bed is for you. For now, it's time to get back to those dreams that we hope someday will become a reality. Thanks for watching.